Yeah, no, good question. So really what got me wanting to start this business is um, this happened a long time ago, right? I wrote my business plan over 20 years ago. And the motivation for writing the business plan was that I was when I was in high school about to graduate, I had a lot of anxiety about what I was going to do. I grew up in this really little town in Texas. My parents didn't have the money to send me to college. They certainly didn't have the resources or the business connections to connect me with some great job opportunity. So I joined the Navy, right? That kind of lowered my anxiety. I joined the Navy, and I was fortunate that when my recruiter talked to me, he said, "Hey, we've got this program. It's called the Boost program, and this program is designed to get more women and people of color into the officer ranks of the Navy." And I went through the Boost program. It allowed me to go and get an undergraduate degree, allowed me to go back on active duty to get some experience. Then the Navy sent me to get a master's degree in IT. And it really changed my life, right? Somebody being intentional about inclusion and diversity really changed my life. And at that time, I committed that I was going to do the same thing for somebody one day. So if I fast forward after working in corporate America, both as a technical leader and as a talent acquisition leader, I was able to, write a business plan, try to start this business. I tried to start it years and years ago, and our kids were small, and my wife didn't like the feast or famine nature of being an entrepreneur. And so I went back into the corporate world at Microsoft. And from there, I went to a lot of different corporations. And then in 2016, our kids were out of school, grown up, and my wife said, "Hey, yeah, I know you want to do your business. You ought to go ahead and do it." And December 8th, 2016, we kicked off the business with just me. And Don, I think you were one of the first people that I brought on as a contractor. And from there, we've just grown, right? But the real driver for me was to want to do something and give back, and to show other people opportunities that they might not otherwise know about, and be intentional about it. And I've always had that passion for diversity and inclusion, because I've always been one of those people that was, one of many people in the jobs that I've had and in the places that I've been. So
yeah,
that's really.
So as you went through your career, especially in some of the big companies in corporate America, how did that inform and change your vision for what you wanted to create in an organization?
That's a great question. I've worked for some amazing companies with lots of resources, right? Walmart, Dell, Deloitte Consulting, Microsoft, ThoughtWorks, Rackspace. All those companies had amazing things. They had some really good cultures. And so some of the things that I wanted to do that I learned really that informed me is I wanted to have something that people could get behind and could believe in. And when I say people, I mean the internal people who would work for DRE could believe in it, right? One of the things those companies all had that made a difference is they had a set of core values and competencies that everybody in the company embraced, right? Not some companies better than others. Sometimes it's, lip service, but really that was a key component to building a company. It's not just about making money. It's about having an impact and making a difference. And so one of the things that I always wanted to have is just a set of values that you use to make decisions by. And so that, I would say those are the things that really kind of inform the way we run DRE and the way we set DRE up.